Good morning everyone, my name is Arslan and you are watching Proper Tech Tutorial. So welcome back to the series of learning siemensnx from beginner to pro, and today we will be starting part 23 of 38, that is feature based modeling tools part 2, and in this we will be covering the following topics. I will show you the syllabus for your reference, that is hole, trim body, edge blend, face blend and chamfer. So these are the parts of feature based modeling tools of part 2. The part 1 has already been discussed. These are somewhat simpler ones. So let us come back to the NX environment. So first of all, we'll start with by creating a new file, and that is part 23 training. After that, what we'll do is that the first topic is the hole. So for that, I'll just create a cube, and with that we'll demonstrate as to how to make a hole. I'll also create a cylinder so that we can understand, or I can just create a cone to understand what is the usefulness of a cone. And you can just change the snapping points using this method, and now you can just select any of the points as the point of origination of the cone. So vector has already been decided, that is this vector, and point has been decided, the base diameter, top diameter, etc. have been decided. So I'll just click on OK, apply, and then I'll click on cancel in order to close the window, or I can directly click on OK button. After that, we'll come to the option of hole. Either you can search it from the search bar, or you can just customize your ribbon as I have shown in my ribbon customization video, and just click it from here. After that, what you can do is that in the whole video, in the whole option, you get the following choices by the siemensnx: simple, counterboard, countersunk, tapered, threaded, whole series, etc. So these things are basically provided by the drafting sheet of the draftsman or the design engineer, whoever who is supplying you with the design. So according to that, you have to select the options. So since we are talking about the whole in general, we will be selecting the simple. After that, these are the three things which are also specified in the drafting sheet, that is it on the basis of drill size, or is it on the basis of screw clearance. That is the dimension mentioned. We are talking about that. So we'll click on custom, and after that we'll specify the point. So specifying the point can be done by either selecting either of the faces, and you will see that it is orienting itself as per the choice selected over here, that is normal to face, and the point which we are taking our cursor to. If we take it along vector, so for example, I take it along vector and I just specify the point to be, first of all, I will specify the vector, and the vector will be, let's say it is, I will just select the, for example, let's say this is, okay. So I've selected the vector, now I will select the point. So you see that if I'm selecting this face, that it is still maintaining the same orientation, and if I am taking to this face, the orientation is still the same, and if I am selecting this cone, then also the orientation is still the same. So I hope you understand that. So I hope you understand that it is maintaining its orientation no matter where we take it. If I selected normal to face, then you will be able to see that, let us say I've selected this, and specifying the point, I will select this point, and since it is a tapered one, it will not be able to grasp this as an object. However, if I had made a cylinder, it would have been able to grasp it. So let us create a hole in this part, and let us see what happens, or let us take this as the hole origination. So in order to select the origin or the arc center, what I will do, I'll just hover my cursor for 2 seconds, and you see that 3 dots have popped up just besides my cursor, and you will see that these are the things which are available over here. So what I will do is that I will just click on escape because it is unable to select the arc center, and I'll select this snapping point. It is okay. Insert point, feature points. I'll click on feature points, and after that you will see that I have selected the face cone, and but the direction is not, but the point location is not proper. So what I'll do, I'll just deselect it, and after that again I will go there and I will remove the cursor location. I'll just click on arc center, and you will see that as soon as I take it my cursor on the arc circle of the cone, it will be able to select the arc center. So you will have to use the following snap options in order to work with any of the features, and while working with any feature tools, so that you have zero errors and zero mistakes. Now I have selected my face. I have selected normal to face, the direction has been mentioned, and the option of through body is mentioned over here. If I want to make the hole from if I want to make the hole from the whole body, from the cone till the rectangle, what I will have to do is that I will have to select the value, and then I will have to make it like 200, let's say, and you see that the hole will be totally outside the body, and it will be making a hole in the whole body. But you see that after I have clicked on OK, it is unable to make the hole because the body in which the Boolean operation has to be done can be selected only one. You cannot select multiple bodies as the body in which the Boolean operation has to be done. So what is the solution for that? So solution for that is that while making a cone or while making a cube, you have to use the Boolean option of unite. And once you have done that, your other option operations will be totally working on it without any error. So if I want to make a hole till the end of the cuboid, I can either select the option of value, or I can select the option of until selected, and I will just select this, and you see the preview is being generated, or I will just select for until next, and until next will generate the result, and you see that it is able to make the whole of the whole body. After that, what you can see is that you can also select through body, and it will be making the whole from the starting point till any of the feature that is present in the line of action. So these are the four options that are available. I hope we have discussed about this in the subtract option also. And furthermore, the option of normal to face and along vector is also available. If you want to make like something in the along vector, and when is it useful, let us look into that also. So first of all, what I will do is that I will create a cylinder, and I will select the cylinder option. I will select the point, and for the point, what I will do is that I will just click on the insert point. I will click off the OK point on face, and I'll just select it over here and specify the vector. The vector will be specified as the this one, and after that you will click on apply. Okay, the diameter has been too big, so I'll just make it let us say 75 and 100, and let us click on OK. After that, I will just see that if my result is as per my opinion, so I am okay with it. So now I will do some operations, and that will be of the whole operation. So now if I select the operation of normal to face, you will see that the body, let us click this body for the operation to be done. And if I select this as the face for the boolean for the operation of the feature based modeling tool, that is whole, you will see that it is always perpendicular to the tangent of that point of that feature, or perpendicular to the face, that is normal to the face. Second thing which you can see is that along vector, for example, I want the hole to be done only in this point. So what I will do is that I will click over here, and you will see that it is making a hole in such a manner. So that is also the thing. So I cancelled it. I hope you understood that. I will just make it for you again. So I will just click it, point on face, and after that I will uh, point on facet vertex. No, no, no. I just want this one. After that, I want to select the body. I want to select the along vector, and I want to select this as the vector, and I want to select this as the point. So you see that hole is being generated in such a fashion. I can also change the hole by, I will just click on apply, and you see that the hole has been created. In order to change the hole, I will just take this, I will just open this, and I will click over here. I will deselect the point, and after that I will just make another point, and that will be, let us say it is like this, and the point has been generated over here, and I will click on OK, and the hole has shifted to another location. So in order to edit the feature, you just need to double click it, or you can just right click and click on edit parameters, or you can just click on this option, edit with rollback. I will just double click it, and if you want to change any of the following in the vector option, you can just click in the empty side, and you can just uh, click on this vector dialog, and you will see that it is showing the input vectors, and you can just change the direction. If you want to change the point, you can just deselect it and select another point. If you want to select the another body, you can just deselect it and select another body. So that is the option of editing. Now coming to the next topic, that is the trim body. So I hope you have understood the concept of hole, and that these things are mentioned by the designer or the draftsman, and these things are also mentioned on the same. Just we need to specify three things: the body, the vector, and the point, and the diameter, of course, and how much you want the hole to be made, the depth of the hole. The second thing is trim body. So for example, I want to trim this body in such a manner that it is somewhat like this. If I orient it in this manner, I want to trim it somewhat like this. So what will I have to do is that I will just create a sketch, and I will select this face. I will click on OK. After that, what I will do is that I will select the option of spline, because that is the most easiest way of making flexible any flexible point. So I'll just start making this. Okay, what is happening now? Okay, so I'll just change this in somewhat this direction. Let us say, let's be creative, and I will make it like this, and I will make it like this. Okay, this looks okay. After that, what I will do, I will just take the finish out of sketch environment, and after that I will use the option of extrude. I will select the connected curves or single curves, whatever you want. So I will select the connected curves, I will reverse the direction, and after that I will just take it little bit beyond this, and I will click on apply. After that, I will just make sure that these things are having the proper Boolean operations with them, that they are the single body, and cone, it has been united, okay, and the block, that has also been united. Since it is the first body, it will not have any Boolean operation. After that, what I need to do is that I can just click on trim body, and I need to select the tool option. Tool option will be that face or that a surface that will act as the tool which is cutting the body. And after that, what you can do, if you want to trim this area, you will just have to click over here, or if you want to trim this area, you will have to click over. Okay, the direction is getting changed. Okay, you will just have to click in the direction, change direction, the reverse direction. So no matter where you click on the body, it will have the same result depending upon the direction of tool in which it present. So I'll just keep it like this, or I will keep it like this, whatever you would seem fit, and you can click on apply. After that, I will make the extrude and I will make the sketch to hide, and you will see that a new type of body has been made with the help of trim body. I hope you understand that, and let us just orient it in the proper manner, and you will see that a new type of body has been made. Second, we come to the topic of edge blend and face blend. So first of all, we'll cover the topic of edge blend and face blend. So I just hide it. I will make another cube that is a block, and I will select the point to be over here, and I will click on apply, and then I will cancel, or I can directly click on OK. After that, what I will do is that I will click on face blend, that is this, and you will have two options. First is the two face method, and another is the three face method. So first we'll come to the three face method, and what does it do? So the face one that is to be selected will be the face that is on the left side, and the face that is two that is to be selected will be the face that is on the right side. On which left, on which right, that is depending upon the blend that is to be made with respect to that. So this is the face that is to be blended with, and this with respect to that, this is the face one that is on its left side, and face two that is on the right side. And I will just click on apply, and you see that we did not have to mention any radius, and it just used the two faces on the left and the right, and it just created a face blend. The another method of making that is the swept disk, and that will help us to make a, blend as per the curve which we specify. So I'll make that much more understandable in the two-face method. Now coming to the two-face method, I'll create another cube, and for that just I will select this point, I will click on apply, and after that I will click on the face blend, and two-face method will be selected. After that I will select this face, and then I will just click my scroll button while I am hovering over the body. That is the operation. If I click the scroll button while I am on the outside, sometimes it takes the scroll wheel moves up or down, up and down, and that leads to closing of this pop-up window. So we'll use the scroll wheel, we'll click on the scroll wheel while we are on the body. That is my experience. It might be wrong, or there might be some issue with my mouse, but I have experienced it. So I will select the phase 2, and after that what I will do is that I will have the following option: rolling ball and swept disk. So first will be the rolling ball, and the rolling ball allows you to make the edge blend in the following manner, that it can be either be circular, or it can be like tangent symmetric, tangent asymmetric, curvature symmetric, or curvature asymmetric. So for example, if I select this curvature asymmetric, and you see that it is asking for the spine curve. Similarly, if I select for the tangent asymmetric, it will allow me to make the symmetricity as per my, it will allow me to change the radius as per my preference. And if you want, like, you can just make it as per your preference, that is the tangent method, or the same method that is used to make the curve or the edge blend. So now after I have selected the tangent asymmetric, I will be able to select the direction of that also. So I can just change this offset 1 distance and offset 2 distance as per my preferences, and after that I can just change the value of rho, and you will see that the tangent asymmetric will be changing its shape as per the value of rho. Second method, it can either be tangent symmetric, it will give you only one method, when one option to change the offset distance, and that will be same on the both side. And the value of rho can be not changed over here, tangent symmetric, and you will just have to change the radius and boundary radius. After that, what you have is that automatic constant and contact curve. So contact curve is basically used in the option in the scenario when the body where the blend is to be used is little bit having curve or arc or spline, and it is having contact with the body between which the blend is to be made, and then because of normal types of fillet it is unable to maintain contact and an error is being shown, so then the contact curve is used. So generally we'll click on automatic and the NX environment will take whatever that is necessary. The most popular option is the circular option, and that allows you to change the radius in a circular fashion that is tangent to both the faces by just changing the radius or using the cursor. Okay, so I think that you are now aware of the rolling ball option that is available in the two-phase method. Coming to the swept disk method. Okay, so I'll just click on cancel because I do not want to make another cube, and I want to make you understand something out of this cube only. So I'll just create a sketch over here. I will create a curve, and that is I'll just take a profile, and using that I will just make a curve as fast as possible, and then we'll just come back to our topic. Okay, so the profile has been made. I'll just finish the environment, and then I'll just use the option of edge blend again or not, or the face blend. So we were on the face blend topic. So coming to the two face method and coming to our last topic of face blend, that is swept disk method. So first of all, what I will do is that I will just select this face, click on the scroll wheel, and then select this face. Then I will have to select the spine curve. So for that, I'll just click on the connected curves and I will click over here and the whole profile will be selected. And I'll just demonstrate that using the circular method. You can change as per the drafting specifications. I'll just use the normal method, and you will see that it is unable to use the invalid spine string definition. Why is that? Because I think that I used multiple profiles. That is the reason, I think. So what I will do, I'll just deselect the spine. I will select the single curve. I will select this curve, and still it is showing. I'll select this curve. Not possible. So just give me a moment. I'll edit the spine and come back to you shortly. So now, as you can see that, okay. So as you can see that I have changed the spline, the profile into a single arc, and I'll come back to the face blend, and after that I'll keep the swept disk method. I'll select face 1, I will select face 2, I'll select the spine curve, and you will see that the fillet or the blend is having somewhat type of a curvature as per the arc that is mentioned over here. So that is the use of swept disk method. So I hope you understand that. Now coming to the topic of edge blend. So what is the use of edge blend? Let us guess. Face blend allowed us to make a curvature by using faces, two face or three faces, and edge blend allows us to make the curvature directly selecting the edge. So edge blend has the following options: tangent, curvature, and circular and conic. So I'll just show you one by one what are they, and I'll select one of the curve. Let us select this curve, and I'll just zoom it for you, and I will select this as tangent, and The second option will be circular. So you see that circular option allows us to make the blend or the fillet, making sure that the blend or is always tangent to both the edges. I can select multiple edges, but this particular 2 to 3 minutes is just for understanding what are the types of blends that are available. So face blend, I just showed you how to make the face blend, and since edge blend does not have too much to learn, I will be explaining the concept over here. So circular is something that allows the blend to be done while making sure that the blend is tangent to the both the sides. Conic is somewhat similar, but it allows the blend either to be made very sharp or made very flat like a chamfer. Not a chamfer, but somewhat like a chamfer, or it can be made just like a conic, just like a circular. So this is also a method of making the tangent blend. Another method is by, and you understand that the boundary radius and center radius gives us different result. So if I change the center radius and I increase the boundary radius, it will make a much more sharp blend, but it will still be tangent. And the more I will increase the center radius, it will make much more round. The blend will be much more inclined towards a fillet or a chamfer type of look. Second or third, we come to the option of curvature. So curvature allows us to make a blend using only two parameters, that is radius and rho. So if I change the radius to be like 20 or 30, whatever we want, so I'll keep it at 14.5, and the rho can be changed in order to make the slope of the blend to be either a very sharp and like a very little bit of curvature at the end or the edge, or you can make it like somewhat circular if you keep it at 0.4 or something like that. And if you want, you can just keep it at 0.1 and it will look like a chamfer, but it will have curvature at the starting and end points of the edge blend. I hope you understand that. So these are the three things which are available in the edge blend and in the face blend. So I hope that the concept is clear. Tangent has two options, conic and circular, and tangent is different from curvature because the curvature does not necessarily make a tangent with both the edges. Now coming to the next concept or topic that is available, concept that is or option that is available in the edge blend. For example, I select this edge and I want to make the blend somewhat broader over at this end and somewhat lesser at this end. So what I will do is that I will just click on this list, and you will see I'll just click on this variable radius, click on the list and specify the radius point. So I'll click over here and I'll just increase it like as per my desire, and it is 7, and I will then click another point and I will make it lesser. So you can click as many points and specify as many radius as you want, and if there will be any physical mismatch, then the error will be shown by the NX. And you can select 2 or 3 or more radius points for variable radius as per your preferences. Now let us say that I want to make another edge blend in the same window. So what I will do, I just click on this plus option, I will click on this edge, and you will see that another edge is now ready to be blended or to get a fillet. And after that I'll just specify the radius, and you see that the radius is as per the cursor movement, or I can just enter it using the keyboard. And now I can either also provide it with the variable radius. And how will I do that? I will just click on the specify radius point and I will click on this point, and you will see that the specify radius point is now available. So I'll just make it over here, and after that what I will do, or what I can do is that I will first deselect it. I will do what? I will just change this radius back to where it was, and 28 that is. So I'll just make it 28, And first of all, what I will do, I will select one of the edges, the end points of the edge blend, and I will select this point and I will select this point. Okay, and after that what I will do, I will select this point now. Okay, after that what I will do, I will select another point and I will specify the radius to be somewhat lesser, and I will specify the radius to be somewhat lesser. So now you see that a variable radius has been created on both the edges in the same window and without closing any window, and both of them have different types of variable radii, and you see that it is now done. I will click on apply and the window will be totally closed. So this is an option that is available in Siemens NX, and this was for the edge blend. So the next topic which we will come to is chamfer, one of the easiest topic. And what is that? Chamfer allows you to create an angled straight face between any two of the faces. So you will have the following options: symmetric, asymmetric, and offset and angle. So symmetric, if you will choose, you will have the option of just specifying the distance, and that distance will allow us to make the chamfer. That is this. It can be either this or this. So I'll just keep it like this. If you want it to be asymmetric, you can change the distance on both the sides, and one of the most commonly used is the offset and angle that is mostly mentioned in the drafting sheet. And you can see that I am able to change the offset at only one point, and I am able to change the angle with the face, with respect to the face, and that is enabling me to make the offset. So for making an offset you need only two parameters, that is either both the offsets or one offset and one angle, that is angle of the same offset. So I'll just click on apply and you will see that the offset has been, that the chamfer has been created. So just to summarize, that we have discussed about hole, we have discussed for the three parameters that are required: the point, the vector, and the body from which it is to be subtracted. After that, the depth of the hole and the radius of the hole. After that, what is required is that the type of hole, that is, it is countersunk, taper, drill, one, with respect to the drill or the screw clearance, etc. After that, it is the trim body. For the trim body, you just require two bodies that are like overlapping with each other, and you can just use one of the bodies or one of the sheets as the tool, and you can just trim out the body as we did over here. And you see that we trimmed out this section with this curvature by using a trim body command. After that, what we saw is that the face blend. Face blend was done using the two methods. The face blend are of two methods. There are three face method. That is the easiest, and it gives you a perfect curvature between the two faces without specifying any radius. It is calculated automatically by the software. The other method is the two-face method, in which you get two options: the rolling ball and the swept disc. The rolling ball allows you to create a blend with the just normal fashion, circular or tangent or curvature, or you can just use the swept disc and it will allow you to create somewhat a type of a profiled or a spined blend. That is the purpose of the blend, face blend. So in the face blend, we saw the following things, that is the circular, tangent, and curvature. These things were discussed by us in the edge blend, and the edge blend has the option of tangent, curvature, circular, and conic. So what are they we have discussed? We have discussed how to specify multiple edge blends in the same edge blend window, how to specify variable radius, and these things are not for our purpose as of now, so we have not touched them. But the almost most of the things, that is the edge blend related to, that will allow you to create any of the sheet, any of the model, any of the assembly has been discussed. After that, we have discussed the chamfer and how many types of chamfer can be made. There are symmetric, asymmetric, and offset at an angle. So these things were discussed. So in the next video, we'll be discussing about the part 24, that is mirror geometry. mirror feature, mirror face, shell, and draft. So I hope you enjoy our series that is learning Siemens NX from beginner to pro. And if you have enjoyed that, I will request you to please subscribe. And in case you find our videos useful, do comment on our videos and share our videos with your friends and do hit the like button. And okay, till the next time we meet, goodbye.